I don't know what to tell you about this filter. Good morning, everybody. It's signature glass of coffee.
Signature glass of coffee. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, but not here.
Oh, the bird action out there. Okay. Oh. Good morning.
Yeah, the
Good
birds,
morning.
for some reason, think it's spring. I don't know
Yeah, well, it's going to be a little warmer here, which is awfully nice. It's going to be...
but not today.
Not today, but it's going to be... By next Sunday, we're going to have... Sunday.
We're going to hit 60 here. It won't stick around long, but we'll take it.
We'll take it. We'll take anything at this point.
Because we're tired of being cold.
Oh, we're cold. You know, my hands, I don't know whether you experience this, my hands will get so cold that I can't feel the tips of my fingers. And I have to keep running them under hot water. And anyway, we'll be very happy when it warms up. And I'll tell you what, I won't complain about summer anymore.
No.
Well, I'll complain about 115 degrees.
I'm ready to move to Phoenix.
Yeah. No, you're not. You got a little hair there. No, you're not ready to move to Phoenix. We're not moving.
Taos?
No. Gosh. No. Okay. I'll tell you what.
I love to harass her.
I'll tell you, I have a list. I mean, I'm talking mega list because we didn't visit with you last week.
Is that wonderful vegan pizza we had on that list?
No, but we will talk about that pizza. All right. So in no necessary order, none whatsoever. We're just going to go. And we have asked Jill a question today. And we have questions.
I've got lots of questions.
Coming to those Jill at the end. Yeah, you do.
No answers, but lots of questions.
So his hair has been getting so out of care, just like out of control. And of course, he doesn't go to a hair salon to have his hair cut. Well, I
don't go anywhere.
No, and I will use the word salon loosely. He used to go to Supercuts, and so I've been cutting his hair for quite some time. So we sit down to have his hair cut, and he's got one of these guys with those comb things, they have different degraded, you better get a cuppa, this is a long video, to get, how deep you want the cut to go or how shallow you want the cut to go. So I said, okay, what I want is I want the one that gives us the least cut. I want to start, slow and we could work up if we need shorter and shorter. So what's he do? He gives me the opposite. He gives me the one that cuts deepest.
I knitted this sweater out of what she cut off my hair.
And I took the first swipe with this thing. And I said, OMG, you've given me the wrong one. So I knew this was going to be a disaster in the making. So we changed what?
Do we see a theme here?
What?
It's always the director's fault.
Yeah, it is. So I got the right one. And I said, this is going to be awful. He says, you know what the worst thing can happen? Just give me a buzz cut. That's it, just give me a buzz cut.
And I'll wear a watch cap.
So, and you know what they always say about a bad haircut and a good haircut?
The difference is 2 weeks.
So I started working with this hair, and I want to tell you what. This is probably one of the best haircuts I've given you. Don't you agree? I thought you said it was.
It's a great haircut.
You said it was.
It's probably the world-class haircut.
You said it was.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
She had me try these beans to see if they were
the black
done
beans, yeah.
this morning.
Yeah.
I've got them stuck up in my teeth.
You want to put it on hold to get that taken care of?
Yes,
we're back.
We're back. The bean crisis is over, and we're moving on to the next crisis.
So anyway, I thought it was the best haircut I'd ever given him. I got to write this. I got to line this stuff out because down the list are just kind of okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, talk about
Take
something.
a nap while she's doing this because.
All right. Well, I guess I should just go through the list here. We had our local power company has what they call Energy Challenge. And they did it this summer during 100 and whatever degree weather. They decided this was the time they wanted to do our energy challenge. Well, what it is they say, okay, we got 3 hours here. And they space it, I think, where there's the most demand for power. What they're trying to do, of course, is take some of the pressure off the power grid. We get it. So we had 2 of them. Last week and one this week. Mm-hmm. And it's 3 hours, and they say reduce your power as much as you can, and you get a rebate on your energy bill.
You get $1 for every kilowatt hour you reduce your normal usage.
Yeah. So we play the game. We signed up for it, and this week we earned
$4.27, and last week we earned $4 and something.
Heck.
So instead of $3,004, our electric bill was $3,000. No, I'm kidding.
No, so we got $10 off, and that's $10 is $10. Anyway, so
4 and 4 is 10.
Close.
She's math challenged.
So anyway, but you know, I think the thing that it taught me, and I
slow down. Should I take the coffee away from her?
The thing that I felt about it, and maybe they ask you to kind of reflect on it. They don't, but I would like, what are you doing? What is it?
Oh.
Is that I think it makes you real.
46 years and she's still surprised that I touch her.
So it makes you realize really how little you need, the power you need. You know, you kind of well, we don't light rooms wherever we're not, but it makes you realize, you know, you don't need all of this light that we've got on right now. You don't need it all on. You need a light, and you don't need the heat turned up to, you know, broast. You can turn it down a couple degrees.
And you don't have to set fire to the coffee table.
And you don't have to set fire to the coffee table. So, you know, I mean, it does help a little bit. Yeah. Not only do you make a little something on it, but it takes pressure off the power grid, and it makes us reflect. Right. This week, I'll tell you what I made. It was last week. Broccoli beef.
We have a little restaurant in Portland called The Loving Hut.
Oh.
And it was started by a religious master in Vietnam, a lady named Ching Hai. They call her the Supreme Master or something like that. Anyway, and I mean, she's got a good message, peace, harmony,
veganism,
be at one with you. And she has a chain of restaurants called Loving Huts all over the place. Anyway, and it's all vegan food. And we, during a prior period when we tried veganism, we went there, and he makes all kinds of delicious Asian food. But a couple of our favorite dishes, one of which is he calls noble broccoli, which is basically broccoli beef. It's got broccoli and carrots and little baby corn and a soy.
Soy, yeah.
Soy beef. That phenomenal.
Excellent.
Phenomenal. And so I'd been searching for this product that he uses, and I found it online. It is a Vietnamese product, I believe, and we tried it.
Yeah.
Really good.
It's excellent. In fact, I will I will add it to my Amazon store, and I will put a link for it down below. If you are interested, if you like, if you like meat-style products, and you haven't found anything that's like a steaky meat, sliced meat kind of thing, I'll tell you what, you need to give it a try, because it's really, really good. Yeah. I mean, I thought it was really good, and there's so many things you can do with it. You know, I mean, I'm looking ahead, different recipes I want to try with it. So check it out if you're interested in that kind of thing, you know. So that was really good, and the dinner was superb.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it was so good. In fact, I have a picture of that. I'll insert a picture of it. I'm going to try it right now. And if you saw the picture, great. If not, well, I didn't do it right. Oh my God. Speaking of hair, now, you know, my hair, well, we're going to have some issues with my hair real soon. Everyone writes in, believe it or not. I have so many comments about my hair, and I am so appreciative, because it has been a long haul. This has been since May that I had my stem cell transplant and my hair fell out. So, you know, it's been quite a number of months here, and I'm just now starting to really feel like I've got hair again. But it's getting, what's wrong, honey?
I'm just checking to see if you had hair.
I have hair. But here's the problem now. This hair is beginning to get a little longer, a little more unruly, and everyone says, well, but God, your hair looks so great. I like it. He likes it. Everyone likes it. But I am going to have a hard time maintaining this. I cannot go to a salon. So the other day, I washed it, and I said, you know, I might want to try the hairdryer on this today, because I can't stand the curl. I've never had curl like this. I feel like Shaun the Sheep, you know? I got all this curl. So I thought, well, maybe if I got the hairdryer out, I could somehow kind of, you know, pull some of that out. So I went to get my hairdryer. When I came home and I looked in my drawer and there was my hairdryer, it just pissed me off. It was like a bad joke, right? Here's your hairdryer. So I hid it. I put it up in the closet. You think I could find that hairdryer? He and I tore this place apart looking for that hairdryer. Couldn't find it, couldn't find it, couldn't find it, couldn't find it. He says, did you throw it away? No, I wouldn't have thrown the darn thing away. You know, I was mad at it, but I wasn't that mad at it. Well, I found it. it took us days. And I said, I just know it's in this closet. So I went in there and I started pulling stuff away, which we had done.
You're losing me now.
There it was. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you going out into Nowheresville? Oh.
If I had $1 for each time I've had to hear about her hair in the past 7 years.
Well, excuse me, all the heck.
If I had $1
7 years.
for that, probably longer than that, but I could rent a penthouse in downtown New York City.
Oh, play it to somebody else, will you? The little violin is just working overtime. All right. What movies and series is as we've been saying. Of course, we've been enjoying All Creatures Great and Small. I think we're on episode coming up 5, I think. And we get it on PBS, PBS. Oh, what a delightful series. And we actually had seen the originals, back in the 70s and loved them. And when the new series came out, we said, I think they can't, what are you going to do with this? It's sacred ground, right? But we love it. We love it. So we've been really enjoying that again.
One of the characters we thought couldn't possibly make it because we'd seen him as kind of a jerk son on the Durrells in Corfu.
Yeah.
And he plays the younger brother of the senior vet and does a great job.
He's come around. The other one that we've been enjoying that's a little on the dark side, but we like it is, no, that's wrong. It's almost on the camp side. A little slice of campness is Vienna Blood.
Vienna Blood,
that's PBS again. It's drama and it's murder mystery. You got a detective and a psychiatrist, but there's a little campness to it. I think sometimes there's some off humor. There's some humor in there. I must have slept through that, but that's okay.
Okay. We saw Little Boy Blue. That was good.
Oh, now there is
that was a limited series, 4 episodes.
It's on BritBox. Now let's just make a disclaimer here. It is a series, but it is a very sad series. Very sad.
A lot of the British series aren't necessary unless you go for a comedy.
Yeah.
If you're going for a drama or a crime thing or something like that, they can be pretty down.
Yeah, it's about a child who's passed away, and I'm not going to say any more about it. But it's a beautiful story. It's a sad story, but it was well worth it to us to see. That's all I'm going to say about it. And that's also on BritBox.
Mm-hmm.
BritBox, yeah?
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
And then we saw the most horrible movie in the entire world, and it was with Samuel Jackson. What was it about?
I don't know. He was the president, and he crashed in.
It was in Finland.
Finland.
Oh my God, it was horrible. It was just horrible.
It was a combination of Angel Has Fallen or White House Down or whatever, and
Air Force One with Harrison Ford.
All bad movies, by the way.
Terrible. And the other thing we've been watching, and it's just kind of light and it's kind of interesting to watch, like at the end of it.
It's not Wallander.
Wallander is another one. It's so funny. It's Kenneth Branagh. We started to watch that several years back. And I don't know why we quit watching it, really. I don't know. Because we'd seen the original Wallander, and I think we couldn't get behind Kenneth Branagh being in it.
But if you're clinically depressed, do not watch Wallander.
That poor guy, I'll tell you what, you want to talk about somebody who's in constant crisis mode, but it's a darn good series.
He's in
my God, he is way over his head.
You were going to mention one other series.
North Country Territory, North Country Border, North Country, the guys that go
Law
out
or something like that. It's about game wardens in Maine and New Hampshire.
So
and there's another series similar in Texas and Louisiana, and it's interesting.
It is. It's light. Really, it is. It's pretty interesting. And the stupid things people do.
Last night they took a bobcat.
Yeah.
That had been rehabilitated out to the forest to let him loose, and the thing came out of the cage. It made noises like you've never heard a lion.
Boy, howdy.
It came out of the cage, and it had paralysis, and it started coming after the game warden and the person who'd rehabilitated it. It obviously had developed rabies, and so they had to put it down.
Poor thing.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's been real good. I made some dynamite peanut butter and chocolate chip cookies this week.
Oh, yeah.
My gosh, they were fab.
I could deal with those.
I used my.
I did.
Yeah, you did. I used my vegan peanut butter cookie recipe, which I'll post the link for up here, and I added some vegan chocolate chips to it. They were so darn good. Oh my gosh, they were good. I made a bunch of them and stuck them in the freezer. Okay. Well, so we come out to the car the other day, and I'm getting in the car. We'd been to my chemotherapy, and I said, "Oh gosh, someone sideswiped us in the back of our car, and left it. You know, come on, people. Really? You have to hit someone's car and not even leave a note like, I'm sorry?" So we figured it happened in the parking lot when I was doing chemo, and he went out and he fixed that.
I didn't fix it. It's been a while since we had the car washed.
Pretty darn good.
So I cleaned up the spot, and it's a lot less noticeable than
yeah.
it was after I got all the dirt
But that
off.
was really
So one crisis averted.
We've had that car how many years? No, not 6 years. 5 years. 5 years?
No, we bought it in 2016, so coming up on 6 years.
And I'm going to knock on wood here. I don't want to talk it. I'm not going to say
It's
any
a
more about
Honda.
that.
It's going to run forever.
But when I went for my chemo, well, actually it was my blood work, I had to double mask. I went in on an N95, which I always wear, and they were at the door, asking do you have any sneeze, coughs, sniffles, any of that stuff. You've been in contact with anybody who's got COVID. And they said, here's a mask. And I said, well, duh, I've got this mask on. Oh yeah, we're asking everyone to double mask. So there you go. That's how serious it is. And I'm not going to say any more about that either. Okay, you got anything?
I got nothing.
That's it. Got nothing. God,
I think we lost most people anyway.
I think we did. Okay, I think we did. You've read a book. You finished a book. What was the book you finished? It was the...
I have read all 32, I believe, of the James Sanford Prey novels. Prey.
Yeah.
It's just escapist fun. It's about basically a Minneapolis cop and
his antics.
the cases he gets involved in.
Yeah. All right. Well, okay. We have some questions. Ask Jill a question.
And I just finished
Go ahead. I'm going to look at my questions.
Stephen King novel.
Oh,
Nothing,
yes.
Nothing. Billy Summers. Nothing. Eerie or supernatural. Nothing. It was just a good story, and I'm just ready to start a John Grisham.
All right. So Tammy, aka Vegan Lovebirds, says, who are your favorite celebrities? What are your favorite vegan restaurants? Favorite sports teams? Sorry if that's too many questions. Woof. Okay, favorite celebrities. Do we even have a favorite celebrity? Not so much.
We enjoy, certain people's movies,
Yeah.
but to have a favorite celebrity, like if you want action, you can't beat Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible.
Oh boy.
But I think Tom Cruise is kind of a jerk, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't call him a favorite celebrity.
No, I don't think I have a favorite celebrity, really. I mean, like you said, I enjoy people in movies, but I wouldn't say, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, so then, okay. What are your favorite vegan restaurants? Well, we talked about Loving Hut.
Loving Hut.
But we don't get out much anymore.
The one we used to love, he did called a burnt end sandwich with hush puppies that were just absolutely died for.
Yeah.
Was a place called Homegrown Smoker. They started out as a food truck and moved to a brick and mortar store.
Yeah.
COVID closed them down. They're closed.
And they were local.
Yeah.
And our favorite sports team, well.
I grew up in San Francisco going to the San Francisco 49er games. I had a job as a teenager in a butcher shop. I'd go in every Sunday and clean the butcher shop top to bottom, and then my friend would come and pick me up, and his father was a representative for Del Monte Meats at the time, and he had box seats at the old Kezar Stadium in San Francisco. we go to the 49er games almost every Sunday, and so I've always been partial to the 49ers. In my prior life, I was married to a relative of one of the San Francisco Giants. So I used to get to go to the Giants games for free, drive to the Candlestick Park with the baseball player and sit with the Giants' wives. And two of the Giants, Willie McCovey and Orlando Cepeda, actually lived on the same block I did. So I attended parties at their house where I'd get to talk to Willie
Boy,
McCovey.
you know, you're really getting out in the weeds there.
Who was a really nice man. He and I hit it off because we were the only two who could speak English at the parties.
I think that when Joe Montana was playing with the 49ers, that was it.
Yeah.
That was it. That was my...
Joe Montana was our guy.
Absolutely. And then the Giants for
on.
baseball.
And
Move on. Okay, this comes from Helen. Helen, you know who you are. When you bake bread, do you have a favorite brand of flour, and is there really a big difference between the different brands? I know there is a difference in the price, and there definitely is. I don't. Depending on who's on sale, really, and that's the truth.
Bread flour, you like King Arthur?
Well, this is
who's the other one?
Bob's Red Mill.
Bob's Red Mill. But now we're buying our bread flour organic from Azure Farms.
Right, and they may not have Azure available to them, but that's...
Azure's available everywhere.
Can I just finish the question?
No. Go ahead.
So it's really the two. Bob's Red Mill or King Arthur, and as I said, who's ever on sale is who I buy. So there's no preference there.
That's who you used to buy.
For God's sake, yes, that's who I used to buy.
I could leave.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to grind my own flour again. With my, what is my,
With
Nutribel.
Azure Farms organic wheat.
You're killing me. Okay, all right, and this comes from...
I'm thinking about it.
Nadia, in your last video, you said you were going to freeze potatoes. Have you done that, and how well did it turn out? No, I haven't done it yet, and I am going to do it. The other thing, I'm not going to tell you what it is. I do those little shorts, little hashtag shorts, and those are little ones that are a minute long, and they're always long, narrow. Well, I'm going to do something with potatoes, and I'm going to do that maybe this week, I hope. Okay. So no, I haven't done frozen potatoes. I will, and when I do, Nadia, you will be the first to know. So that's it on Ask Jill a Question. Bring your questions forward, and I will answer them. There's a link down below to my website, www.jillfortoday.com, and in there is a thing for questionnaire. Just go in there and just, within reason, ask a question, and I'll answer it. What now?
Nothing.
We're done here. Oh my God, are we done here?
You think I've alienated enough people so I don't have to do these anymore?
No, but you've aged a heck of a lot since we started this video. We're done here. Okay. Sorry.
She'll edit.
I will a lot of
all
this
this
out.
crap out and
Anyway, we love you guys.
and you won't even know the director was here.
Oh, ouch! Yes, you will.
God got you.
Okay. We're very happy you're here with us, and we're so happy that whoever hung in here till the end, we're just so grateful that you hung in here till the end. What is it?
What is that? 30
I can't
minutes?
see. Yeah, it is 30 minutes.
Holy
Ooh, we're gonna have
moly.
to. Okay, we love you guys. We're so happy you're here, and you know what I always say? We are so happy that you're here taking this crazy, wacky ride that we call. What do we call it?
Jill for a day?
No,
Life?
my gosh, like, when are you going to do it? This crazy ride that we call life. And we will see you next time. Take care, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.